Go ahead.
What would you say to other 13-year-olds who find themselves in your similar situation right now, who feel that they don't have someone, an outlet to talk to, and they are being preyed upon by maybe older men?
Yeah, some of the comments I've made about sort of sexual assault, sexual abuse have come across as callous, because I think the message that I was trying to send was it doesn't have to ruin your life. It didn't ruin mine. It certainly didn't. Well, it certainly affected mine. It remains to be seen whether it's ruined it. But I would encourage people to not buy into the victimhood culture, not let it define the rest of your life, not let it color every decision you ever make and everything that ever happens to you. It was only really on reflection that I realized that most of my 20s, which was spent drinking and partying and waking up in random places in Ibiza, at 4 in the afternoon on a Tuesday, were probably me running away from something. So I might not have perceived at the time that that was the root cause, but I'm pretty sure it was. And it took me until I was about 30 to straighten myself out. But I did, and I'm now doing very well. And I'm very grateful for all the people who have my back, which is, my inbox has been extraordinary. I think there's a big gulf between the public and the media in this country. Nobody really would be surprised or outraged by that statement. Most journalists simply have no understanding whatsoever of the country they're reporting on. I have a really good understanding of this country, and that's just from being here for a year as a foreigner. Maybe it takes a foreigner to sort of come with open eyes and without prejudice and without preconceptions. Most journalists simply don't understand the country they're reporting on. I do. I just want anybody in my position. I lost my virginity at 13, and the things that happened to me happened between 13 and 16. It's not the worst thing that's ever going to happen to you. And I know that some people will find that in itself an outrageous statement, but it simply isn't the worst thing that will ever happen to you. Going bankrupt is worse. All kinds of other things that may happen to you in your life could be worse. So don't allow it to define you, and don't allow it to shape your decision-making, because then they win. All right. Looking back, I see the effects that this had on me. In the years after what happened, I fell into alcohol and nihilistic partying. It lasted well into my 20s. A few years ago, I realized it was time to do something good with my life. I started focusing on work, but the black comedy, the gallows humor, and the love of shock value I developed in my 20s never really went away.